Good morning, Custer Road. My name is Heather Hammer, and I am the Director of Children's Ministry here at the church. And I am so excited to be worshiping with you together on this beautiful Easter morning. Today we celebrate because God is so good. Jesus is risen from the dead, and Jesus is alive. To help us with our celebration, I wanted to tell you a story about his life. It started a very long time ago when God could see that the world needed his light and his love. So he decided to come down to earth to show us how to love each other. God became human and was born to us on Christmas Day through Jesus. The light of God's love, God himself came to be with us. And this beautiful light shined brightly everywhere Jesus went. When he was teaching people and helping people, loving people and healing people, when he was showing us how to love each other, the light was bright. And Jesus told us that there was nothing in the whole world that could ever or would ever stop this light from shining. But the next part of the story is the sad part of the story, because not everyone understood what Jesus was teaching, and not everyone understood this light of love. And so they had Jesus arrested, and they nailed him to a cross. And after he was dead, his body was placed in a tomb. They thought that they had put out Jesus's light. It was the saddest day ever. And for 3 days, Jesus's body laid in that tomb. They probably thought that they had won and that the light of God was gone. But God promised us that there was nothing that could ever stop this light from shining. And so what happened on that first Easter morning was a miracle. Jesus had risen from the dead to remind us all that God's light is still with us. In fact, God's light is still with us today because God's light shines in you. Jesus died on the cross so that his light could live through you and you could spread hope and love to the world around you. Even when life is crazy and scary and we don't really know what's going on, God is still with us and his light is still with us too. Friends, I hope on this Easter morning you will remember that God is always with you, that his light shines bright even in the darkness, and that you are loved so much. Today, instead of doing our regular prayer, I wanted to bless you with our Easter candle. So kids, come close to the screen so that you can see it. The cross reminds us that God's love always surrounds us. Friends, you are a blessing. I love you so much. Jesus loves you so much. Happy Easter. We'll see you next week.